Hello, I'm Christina with Scraps of Love, and today I'm going to show you how to easily cover wood projects. These are all from Foundation Decor. We're using the barrel, and then they have seasonal icons to put on top of your barrel. So they're all like loose, super cute. So they have the apples are for fall or back to school time. We've got the stars. I've got a set of stars here. They are for the 4th of July. Today we're going to do the strawberries for our summer project. There's also snowflakes for January and ornaments for Christmas, and there's leaves for fall, so a little bit of everything. And then we're also going to use some of their tools. We're going to use their sanding tool here. And then for those that might have a little bit more intricate pieces or details like scallops that you need to go around, there are these intricate tools that are really great for that. These are sanding tools down here, okay? So what I like to do is start by painting my wood pieces so that way if the paper doesn't cover exact, it blends in with the so I choose colors that match the papers that I'm using. So since we're doing strawberries today, I've chosen to use Doodlebug's Swiss Dot and also their gingham. And these are really great because they have both sides. So this one has white, this one is the red. On the back side of their gingham is a linen texture look. So very cool. And the same thing with I'm going to use this for the leaves on the stems. All right, so for speed and everything, I've just done plain acrylic paints, and I've done the whole strawberry. You do not necessarily have to do the whole strawberry, so if you notice this one here, I left the middle open because we're going to put paper over it. We don't really have to be that exact. All right, and then I did go back with some green and do the stems. So what I did to start is I took the piece that I was gonna cover, and you wanna kind of decide which way this needs to go on your strawberry. And so if you want it to be the plaid, knowing that this is the front, and you can mark it with an X so that way then you put it down on the paper because I want the X, and then you just trace. All right, very simple. Doesn't have to be exact because I'm going to show you how we can sand the excess to make it exact. So then if I cut this out, then gingham will be on the front for my front of my leaves, okay? So I did the same thing with the strawberry. So there's the back side and the front side, and I cut it out. With the strawberry, you can cut on the pencil line, like inside the pencil line, and it's gonna fit almost exactly. I did it on the outside of the line so that on here I can show you how we're going to sand to get it exact. All right. I like to use, you can use Mod Podge, but I like to use Ranger's Multi-Medium Matte. One, it's matte, so if it gets outside, it's not shiny, and you don't notice that the glue is not where it's supposed to be. And I like to use a brush and just do a quick spread it out because you don't want it to be too thick, but you do want to go all the way to your edges. All right, the other nice thing with the matte medium is that it does give you a little bit of wiggle room if you don't get it on there exact. So then I put it on, let it dry for a few minutes. It's not exactly perfect over on this side here. If you want it to be, I like to go down and using the wood as my guide. You can see how it and now it is flush against the wood. All right, so I have a little bit of white there, so what I always like to do is take my chalk inks and go right along your edges. One, it gives it a little more dimension, and two, it covers up anywhere that might not be perfect. And my pad is very dry. So, all right. So now I'm going to do the same kind of technique on the leaves. So I've decided I wanted to have the linen side on these leaves. So we're going to add in my matte medium again, spread it out, and then place on your paper. All right, make sure you get all the air bubbles out. See, now this one you can see I did not do, see all that extra white around the edges? All right, we're going to let this dry for a few minutes. And while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick seal on the top of the strawberry with a little bit of the matte medium. Just so that if you were to have this sitting on the table and it got splashed, you could quickly wipe up. So you could do the same thing with Mod Podge. Mod Podge I find to be a little bit more shiny, and depending on your humidity, I find that sometimes Mod Podge stays tacky and doesn't always completely dry. So that's another reason why I like the matte medium. So there. So now this is in there. Sand right along that edge. Look at, you see how that is just starting to come right off. So see how it just follows this edge of the wood. Super quick, super easy, fun project you can do with your kids. There's no reason why they can't paint, or they can even sand. There's no tools that you're needing that are gonna be dangerous for them. I'm gonna just quickly show you this. So this one was actually, there's no paper on it at all. It is just painted and then glitter added and some glossy accents to make dimension. So just a fun, quick project for all ages. I can tell you that I had a mom in with her young daughters. I think they were ranged in age from 4 to 7. And they all did a little one of these, and they are all adorable. So we are in our makerspace, and it is available for you to come in and make your own projects if you don't want to do them at home, and we're here to help with your, guide you through. And I think I am almost done here. Actually, I think I need to use, got a little corner here. Oh, haven't opened these yet. Like, wow, they're in here. Shoot. Like, there we go. So notice that right here in this corner, it's kind of difficult to get in there. So this little tool here kind of just takes that right out of there. And that just makes me so much happier there. And then I'm going to just go back with my ink again and give it a little shading. Voila. Add a little bit more matte medium. Behind. And, oops, did the wrong side. Papered the wrong side. So in that case, I would then just put this back down onto my paper and cut again. Trace. Just like we did again, start all over. Only this time it's going to have paper on both sides. But that's okay. It's all right to make mistakes while you're crafting, because there's always ways to correct them. And sometimes you even have a better project when you're done. All right. So, all right, I'm Christina. This is Scraps of Love. Thanks for watching.